Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet. Malakim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malakim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Wie sehr drum fighten, Alter. Wer? Mein kleiner Bruder. Nein, das ist meine. Warte mal. Hä, da können wir mit irgendwem labern. Ist der hinter dem Haus? Oh ja.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Enominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Bam, bam, bam. Okay, wir müssen einen Stock tiefer, da ist nämlich auch noch was zum Labern. Wie komme ich hier einen Stock tiefer? Da. Was soll denn jetzt der Scheiß? Das ist ja blöd. Da hinten komme ich noch nicht. Aber das Brüder-Schwester-Gesabbel, was jetzt da war, das war schon echt ätzend. Wie lange braucht eigentlich so eine verdammte Wunde, um zu heilen? Warte, warum zur Hölle bist du da oben?
What does it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and porridges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and porridges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons?
Ow.
That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak us darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait. You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Was zur Hölle? Warum beschmeißen sie sich mit Obst? Und vor allem Kokosnüsse. Ihr seid nicht mehr ganz dicht oder so. Aber was reden wir eigentlich davon? Ich meine, die ganze Truppe hat einen Dachschaden. Was geht hier?
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's... Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbey's banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like... Oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Alter, Mittagessen. Fluorpapier, Filterpapier, Fluorid, Armreif. Oh, das ist sogar mehr. Boah, shit, das Ding kostet 2000. Amphilo-Weste. Amphilo-Montur. Oh. Warte mal, ist die stärker? Ah, Verteidigung plus 5. Art der Verteidigung plus 5. Oh, ich kann nur eine mitnehmen. Bleibt bei 1, bleibt bei 1. Kauf. Glazid des Adepten. Fertigkeit auszulösen, die beim Einsatz. Kauflustige. Ausrüstung. Kalzitmontur. Wow. Wie ich halt die erst aufgelevelt habe und jetzt einfach mal gleich eine viel bessere finde. Ich meine, sogar die Fluoridmontur ist schlechter. Aber wenigstens ist alles schon gemeistert. So. Fuck, jetzt würde ich die gerne noch sehen. So. Okay. Aber wenn sie keine Göttin ist, was? Hä, wieso denken wir, dass sie eine Göttin ist?
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Wird schon schief gehen.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Alter.
I won't improve by...
Das ging fix. Komm mal her da, Schlange.
Are we ready for this?
Und boom. Hält wieder zu viel aus, jetzt muss ich die wieder wechseln, ey, so eine Scheiße. Kaputt. Steht die auch unter Amor? Oh! Furie! Und Schwäche schlagen. Ja, hör auf mich anzugreifen. Oder so. Ja, was denn überall? Hey! Ich kriege doch meine Hände noch. Ah, jetzt aber. Expedition ist zurück. Okay.
This recipe looks
Frisch
real
gepresste
tasty.
Normin-Möhren.
Scout.
Katzending. Haufen Drecks andere Viecher. Komm, einen machen wir mal so schnell kalt.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eisen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cans with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Normin are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Normin hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that.
Warte, wir haben jetzt doch trotzdem nichts erfahren. Huh. Oh, das sind die Pinguine. Mittagessen.
What are those penguins doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
Alter, was ist das für ein Name? Willst du mich verarschen? Du nimmst einen Pinguin, schnetzelst ihn weg, nimmst seine Eier, nimmst seine Schenkel, röstest beides und dann hast du Familienfrikassee. Alter Junge, das geht nicht. Nicht mal ansatzweise. What the hell? Was ist denn da unten los? Hilfe! Achso, das sind ja dieselben Vögel, bloß in einer anderen Farbe. Uah. Ja, warte, da ist doch sogar die.
Is that...
Grimoirh? She's moving away.
Was bist du, große böse Echse? Drache und Biest.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard.
So. Das war jetzt, glaube ich, ne?
Demon.
Ja.
Is it friends with Dial?
See this?
Crash through! Make it hold up! Pull forward! No escape! Pull whip!
Voila.
Crash through! Make it crash there!
Alter, stell dir nicht vor, wenn der irgendwas pustet. Oh, ist das gelernt? Oh ja, hau drauf. Alter, das sieht ja fast gar nichts an. Wir müssen wirklich Artis wechseln. Was hat jetzt der Bestie, ne? Biest? Sengende Schneide. Wow. Das gilt als Attacke. Warte mal. Wo hab ich das gemacht auf X? Boah. Ach komm, er dreht sich einfach um und macht dasselbe Scheiße nochmal. Irgendwie ist das total nervig. Was ist denn hier los? Ah, je nachdem, wo ich hinbekomme, dann der richtige. Boah, fuck, jetzt hat er den Kombo unterbrochen. Warum heißt der jetzt rückwärts klappen? Hä? Was war das jetzt? Ich hab gerade keine Ahnung, was passiert ist. Gut, vielleicht war ich vergiftet. Wow, ernsthaft, das trifft mich dann trotzdem. Er greift halt nur mich an, oder du dummes, dreckiges Mistviech, ey. Boah.
Let's not enrage it any further.
It's building up strength.
Oh, der Rockero ist tot. Jetzt fängt das Ding an zu nerven.
I'm in your debt.
Ey, was sind das denn für Attacken, Alter? Er läuft einfach ein Stück zurück und verletzt mich dabei. Das ist doch Schwachsinn. Hä, was ist denn jetzt passiert? Ja, ich bin halt... Und wer hat denn mich wieder an? Ich hab nicht mal irgendwas gemacht. Okay, wann habe ich eigentlich so viele Punkte bekommen? Wirklich, er ist wieder tot. Okay, nochmal heilen. Ich hasse solche Gegner, das ist irgendwie echt komisch. Wahrscheinlich müsste ich mal auf die anderen Charaktere gehen. Also jetzt sind beide tot. Da, das ist doch... Was ist denn das für eine Attacke? Der geht einfach rückwärts. Ernsthaft? Ja, das ist... Ey, Alter, das ist für mich keine Attacke, Mann. Da kannst du eigentlich gleich bloß anschauen, als Attacke machen. Dammit. Warte mal, wie ging das nochmal? Oder muss jetzt schon tun? Okay, dann müssen wir das jetzt so machen. Dank des Lebens. So, nochmal. Ach komm, ey. Das Ding wird einfach rot und fertig. Nochmal. Objekt. Bist du, Heilmittel. Boah. Oh, das war knapp auf jeden Fall. Ja, geht weg. Ist das vielleicht besser einplanen? So, das noch rein, zack. Ja, ich hab mich ziemlich angestellt bei dem. Ey, das ist so schwachsinn. Ey, warum ist denn... Die sollte doch verteidigen. Oder hatte ich das jetzt schon wieder aufgehoben? Da, obwohl er... Sorry, einfach alles rein, was wir haben noch. Stirb einfach. Warum lebt denn der noch? Oder 19, wirklich? Oh. Was für ein nerviger Dreck, ey. Von wenn du den halt nichts abziehst.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoirh, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
They keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
Die Velvet wieder. Sei doch nicht so.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Okay.
Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
Wir gehen jetzt trotzdem speichern. Weil jetzt muss ich langsam aufhören. Der Kampf hat jetzt eigentlich schon wieder viel länger gedauert, als ich wollte. Alles klar, wir laufen doch dahin. Aber gut, es geht ziemlich schnell. Es ist ja jetzt nicht so weit weg. Geht's da außen rum? Oh ja, ich muss sogar da außen rum. Oh, da, okay, da ist sogar einer. Der ganze Weg zurück. Ach, was. Na gut, dann bedanke ich mich an der Stelle schon bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Und machen wir uns da eine Höhle. Oh ne, das ist nur so ein Absatz. Na super. Aber hier ist eine Höhle. Ja, ich habe mich wieder leicht ablenken lassen. Kann das sein? Aber nur ein bisschen. Gelb-pinkes Shirt. Okay. Also dann, jetzt aber. Ich bedanke mich an der Stelle ganz herzlich fürs Zuschauen. Ja, ich weiß, die Kämpfe sind manchmal ein bisschen zäh. Ich reg mich manchmal ein bisschen viel auf. Aber ich reg mich bloß auf und finde es trotzdem cool. Also, nicht, dass ich mich aufreg, sondern die Kämpfe. Ich muss vielleicht noch ein bisschen mich reinfuchsen. Ich müsste vielleicht auch öfter die Charaktere wechseln, die wohl dann eher für Drachen, Viecher oder irgendwas sind. Keine Ahnung. Oder müsste ich mich mit denen mehr auseinandersetzen. Also mehr lernen, mit denen zu kämpfen. Muss ich auch mal in Angriff nehmen. Irgendwann demnächst. Also, danke fürs Zuschauen. Macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Mal. Servus.